My grandmother used to place chestnuts on the windowsill and by the door at the beginning of autumn. This way, she protected the house from a disgusting invasion. Whenever I see chestnuts, I bring them home. They have amazing properties that most people are unaware of. For those who are afraid of spiders, we have bad news. It turns out that the chestnut trick effectively repels them. Our ancestors have been using this natural trick for generations. Chestnuts have a scent that is irritating to spiders. Simply make small holes in the shells or lightly crush them. Then place them on windowsills and by the front door. The more chestnuts we place in critical areas, the stronger their effect will be. Spiders and other insects will avoid them altogether. Do it this way. Just 1 hour is enough. If you place this in your home, mosquitoes and other insects will disappear. You won't see a single fly anymore. And all without buying expensive and harmful chemicals. This way you'll get rid of insects once and for all. Just place it by the window in a room corner or on a shelf. You won't have to bother with insects anymore. Pour a cup of water into a pot. Add 5 tablespoons of regular white sugar. Water with sugar is the perfect bait for all insects. Place the pot on the stove and turn it on. When the water starts heating up, begin stirring the mixture thoroughly. The sugar must dissolve. Now, add a tablespoon of dry yeast and turn off the stove. Dissolve the yeast. Let the pot cool down. Take an empty 2-liter bottle. Cut it at 1/3 of its height. You can do this with scissors or an upholstery knife. Pour the yeast and sugar mixture into the bottle. Insert the cut-off inverted part of the bottle. There should be no cap on it. Wrap decorative paper around it. This way, not only will the trap be reliable, but also aesthetic. The scent of yeast and sugar will attract all the insects in the house. Fruit flies, house flies, mosquitoes will disappear. You won't have to worry about them anymore. A simple and inexpensive insect repellent made from hair shampoo. Safe to use at home and directly on the skin. Finally, you'll bid farewell to annoying insects trying to invade your spaces. And all thanks to a quick homemade recipe created from just 3 simple household ingredients. It will protect you and your loved ones from mosquito bites and irritations without harmful chemicals. And your pets from irritating bugs like fleas and ticks. You'll be able to enjoy pleasant outdoor walks without worrying about bites. This repellent works on flies, gnats, ticks, and mosquitoes. To prepare this homemade mixture, first measure about 1/2 measure or 1/2 cup of any shampoo. It can be any hair shampoo, whatever you have at home. Pour it into a container. Pour the same amount of regular vinegar into the same measure. You surely know that vinegar is irritating to all insects, but combined with shampoo, it doesn't have such an unpleasant smell for humans. It's also safe to use on the skin because of it. Add the last ingredient. Pour 1/2 measure of ordinary vegetable oil. Mix all the ingredients slowly to prevent foaming. Pour the preparation into a clean spray bottle. This will make it easier to apply the repellent. Remember, it's safe for the skin. Use the mixture in places where insects are most common indoors. Also, spray the balcony, terrace, and entrance to the house. Insects will no longer be a problem. If you do this, ants, cockroaches, and other insects will disappear from your home. Leave it in the drawer, spice cabinet, on the windowsill, or on the countertop, and you won't see any ants or cockroaches anymore. Thanks to this, you'll have peace from these pests. A regular green cucumber will save you a lot of time, money, and nerves. No more buying expensive chemicals for insects. Hide such slices in the kitchen, bathroom, living room, or bedroom. You'll see the effects the same day. Prepare a cutting board and a cucumber. Just a regular green cucumber. First, wash it thoroughly in water. Then dry it. Now slice it into medium-thick slices. Cucumber has a scent that repels ants. The substances in the cucumber peel act on them toxically. They lose their sense of smell, orientation, and die. The content of natural repellent substances in cucumbers is invaluable. It's the cheapest and simplest way to get rid of ants. Then prepare baking soda. Apply about a teaspoon to the cucumber slices. Because of its properties, it's one of the most popular products for repelling and eliminating pests in the garden. but at home, it works great for repelling cockroaches. The soda will absorb the juice from the cucumber and strengthen its scent for insects. Transfer the cucumber slices with soda to a small plate and spread them around the apartment. Leave them in places where you've had the most problems with ants or cockroaches. Put black pepper under your bed. It might sound like it doesn't make any sense, but it actually makes a lot of sense. This is a really clever trick that can solve many of your problems. All you need is 1 tablespoon of whole black peppercorns. Toss the pepper into a grinder and grind it up. Freshly ground pepper from a grinder has a better aroma than pre-ground pepper you buy at the store. Now, sprinkle the pepper around the windowsills, door frames, and even on your table. But the most important place to focus on is your bed. For a long-lasting effect, take some aluminum foil, place the pepper in the foil, fold it up, and then use a toothpick to poke holes in the packet. This way, the aroma will seep out through the holes, and you'll avoid making a mess. Place this packet under your bed. It also works perfectly in your wardrobe. In a moment, I'll explain why. Another effective method is to mix the pepper with warm water. Take a jug of warm water and add the pepper. Let it sit for 24 hours. Then strain the mixture through a filter. Use a funnel to pour the liquid into a spray bottle. Now, here's what it's for. Black pepper has a strong aroma that repels all sorts of insects like mosquitoes, wasps, moths, ants, bedbugs, and many others. Additionally, if the neighbor's cat does its business in your garden, you can spray the area with this pepper water solution. This mixture also deters mice and rats. As you can see, pepper has many uses beyond the kitchen. If you do this, moths, ants, and cockroaches will flee from your home. You'll never have bugs in your kitchen again. If you spot pantry moths in your kitchen, act immediately. These insects can infest anywhere that's dry and has plenty of food. Grab a bowl and some ground coffee. 3 tablespoons will be perfect. Coffee gives off a strong scent that repels insects, discouraging them from settling in cupboards or pantries. Take a few bay leaves and crush them into smaller pieces. Bay leaves also work as a natural repellent due to their strong essential oils, which insects avoid. Add a tablespoon of ground pepper as well. Pepper contains piperine, which irritates insects. It not only repels bugs, but also disrupts their communication and navigation abilities. Wrap everything in a small packet and poke holes in it. Place it in different areas. Ants, flies, moths, and aphids avoid areas where they smell these spices. Putting them where insects appear helps protect your food from pests.